Welcome to Long Tall Sally's exercise series for tall women. This video is designed specifically for healthy long legs from your hips to your knees to your ankles. It'll take approximately 20 minutes. You just need a mat, bench, dumbbells or water bottles. Let's get you started. Let's start by jogging on the spot. So the knee pulls are great to get your hips ready and your hamstrings. And also a little bit of balance work right at the start. Moving now to a dynamic or moving quadricep thigh stretch. Working through the front of the legs and the hip flexors. Stay as even as you can with the thighs, keeping the knees close together. You'll also get a slight chest and shoulder stretch on the holding side. Step back into a lunge. Be sure you're taking your back foot far enough back so that your knees both bend as you keep your torso high and long. Moving into a squat. Always an excellent exercise to get the whole body moving. Take your bottom down as though you're going towards a chair behind you. Arms come forward to help warm up through the shoulders. Knees stay over or behind the midfoot. Keep looking straight ahead and jog on the spot again. If you have any knee, back, or ankle issues, you can always step on the spot instead of jogging on the spot. Feel easy and ready to go. If you have a dumbbell or a water bottle, take that in your hands now. And as you can see, Emma in the black bra top and Sharon, our leader, in the white and red top, are holding the dumbbell in both hands on the ends and lifting with a straight arm. This is an excellent exercise for legs, your bottom, balance, and also your core unit, your abs and lower back. Moving now to a modified deadlift. This is a great move for your bottom, back muscles, and your core unit. I'm showing an option with a band, just tucked underneath my feet and holding with my hands. Moving now to a sit-down squat. This is a fabulous move whether you're an advanced mover or a beginner. If you're just starting out, this will teach you how to get into the biomechanical position of a squat by bringing your hips down and back safely. We've come back to the beginning, so let's go to our moving lunge. Take your dumbbell back in your hands. Be sure to look straight ahead to help keep you in a neutral back position. Keep your abs zipped up, or think of corseting them to help you stay stable. I'm doing an option in the pink top with no dumbbell. If you have any shoulder issues, you can use that version. Going back to our modified deadlift, you can see that Sharon and Emma are allowing their dumbbells to go straight down towards the floor and straight back up. Their breathing is nice and even and their shoulders are away from their ears. I'm doing the same with the band, straight down and straight up. Sit your bottom back down to the bench. Feel your glutes or your bottom and your thighs working. Surprisingly, this move will also work your core unit around your abs and lower back. Be sure to have a neutral back position. Imagine all of the nice curves of your spinal column as they should be. And one more time through our moving lunge. Wrap your abs, stay safe, look straight ahead. Feel easy through the shoulders. You'll feel your glutes working, your thighs, and also your calf muscles. Picking up your dumbbells again or your band. One more time through our deadlift. As you stand up to the top of the range of motion, be sure to pull your shoulders back and away from your ears. So when you come to the top, standing tall, you feel you have excellent posture. Wrap your abs as you do that at the top of the range of motion. Sit back down to your bench. If you don't have a gym bench like we do, you can use a sturdy chair against a wall at home or a bench in the park. Have your feet shoulder width apart. Squeeze your glutes as you stand up and finish nice and tall. Moving now to a high lunge with the back foot up on your bench. Emma and Sharon are doing the advanced version. I'm staying on the floor for a level 1 version. Have your hands on your hips and tighten your abs across the hip bones. Move to the back of your bench and step up with a knee up. Emma and Sharon are doing the advanced level with a bigger range of motion with the knee coming high. Lying down on your back, on the floor. We're moving into a hip bridge. Be sure your heels are close enough to your bottom to start where you feel secure when the hips come up towards the ceiling. This will stretch your quads and your hip flexors at the front of the legs and hips. Emma and Sharon are adding a bit of resistance with the dumbbell running across their hips. And we're back to the beginning of this sequence. Back foot on the bench. And you can see our feet are like railroad tracks, running parallel to one another. Lunges of whatever type are excellent for getting a dynamic stretch of our hip flexors, which for us tall girls can sometimes be tight if we sit at our desks too long or if we hunch forward to hide ourselves. Back up onto the bench. This will give you a little bit of a hamstring stretch on the knee up at the attachment of your hamstring on the back of your hips. It's also great leg strengthening and hip strengthening. Down onto the floor for your bridge. Raising the hips to the ceiling, feeling your bottom work to raise the pelvis up and off. This will stretch your hip flexors and quads or thighs at the front and strengthen the posterior line of your body, which can sometimes be an issue for tall women. Get your foot placement for the high lunge. Wrap your abs. And think about tall, neutral posture. Shoulder blades down and back. Getting set again on the other side. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Abs wrapped or corseted. And come to the back of the bench. Every time you come on top of the bench, think tall and long. Neutral posture. Abs zipped up to support your back. As we go through our exercises, we'll do a lot of posture cueing and abdominal and into our hip bridge. Even here we can work on posture. Keep your shoulder blades peeled down onto the mat. Feel your bottom working and your hamstrings at the back of the thighs. And also part of that posterior line working is your lower back and mid back. Let's go through our cool down by starting with a hamstring stretch. One area which can be an issue for tall women is tight hamstrings and also tight lower back, sometimes being chicken or egg. Is it the lower back that's the problem or the hamstring? So let's stretch them out. Keep your hips closing down forward, but keep your eyes up. You're thinking about having a neutral spinal column here, so you can see this beautifully on Sharon. She has a natural curve in her lumbar or lower back area. And she's looking straight ahead. Coming down onto your mat on your side. We're going to do a thigh stretch. We have 3 versions here. Emma and Sharon have their hand up for their head. I'm lying my head right down on my arm. Try if you can to keep the knees close together. Abs are gently engaged as you stretch through the thigh. Your bottom leg, which is on the mat, can be at a 90-degree angle at the knee to give you some stability while you stretch the top leg. This will also stretch you through the hip flexors, which will be helpful if you sit at your desk for long periods in the day. Moving to a hip stretch. Sharon and Emma are showing a pigeon stretch. One knee out in front, bent, with the foot close to the hip. I'm quite tight through my hips, so I'm sitting in a mermaid position with staggered legs. Switch your sides. If you're doing the pigeon version with Sharon and Emma, be sure to keep a neutral spine, as you can see the girls have, shoulders down away from the ears, and some support from your hands down on the mat. If you're doing the mermaid version with me, lean slightly forward over your front leg. Great work completing your leg workout. Take a break, have some water, and feel free to check out the next in our series of tall fitness videos.